I will be live in New York at the City Winery doing an on-stage live performance. You guys, please show up. The tickets are on sale now. Check the link in the description box and in the comments below.
Actually, how real or what was to it with you and Tank actually being a thing? Was that something that was talked about?
Yeah, no, it was highly talked about and in negotiations and almost ready to make happen, but he has to do his rematch with Lamont and get that W, and then we'll be able to run it back. But me and Gervonta were scheduled to fight for sure.
Amanda with a nod to the second fight. Two of the greatest fighters in the history of the sweet science.
Oh, man. So y'all thought that I wasn't going to get up early in the morning and do a video for you guys before going on my vacation with my family. You were wrong. It's early in the morning. And I want to get a few things out to you guys as some boxing news. Jake Paul confirms that, yes, the next fight with Gervonta after Lamont Roach was going to be he himself versus Gervonta Tank Davis.
He has to do his rematch with Lamont and get that W, and then we'll be able to run it back. But me and Gervonta were scheduled to fight for sure.
And Lamont Roach spoiled the plans by fighting Gervonta to a draw. And I think it wasn't just the draw, it was how the fight kind of went. And they have to have that rematch. And Jake Paul is saying that he would revisit that after the rematch.
He has to do his rematch with Lamont and get that W, and then we'll be able to run it back.
Here's what I have to say about that. I don't care what anyone says. How the hell is Gervonta too small to take on a op at 140, but can fight a heavyweight? I don't care what anyone says. Bro, listen, dog, I don't know. Don't say, hey, Jake Paul's a YouTuber or, man, forget all that, all right? He is still a heavyweight. He just had his last fight at heavyweight. And no drug testing. I'm going to go here. Because it looks like they may eventually fight.
We'll be able to run it back.
I got Jake Paul.
You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk. Jake!
Hey! I got Jake Paul, dog.
Hey, Jake! Hey! Jake!
Hey, listen. After seeing that last fight with Tank and Lamont Roach, hear me out. I know you guys are in the comments losing your minds. After seeing that last fight with Tank and Lamont Roach and how Tank couldn't hurt Roach and Roach was just absorbing shit, and Roach saying to Andre Ward that Gervonta was too small.
You lock up, is he
He's
strong?
too small.
Yeah?
He's too small.
You just said that man too small, bro. Y'all in the same weight class. And you still feel like he too small?
He was too small.
Dang.
Bruh, a steroided up Jake Paul.
Hey, Jake! Hey! Jake! Jake! Jake!
No, listen, I'm saying, listen, hear me out, bro. Did you guys see Logan Paul, and he ain't on Jake's level, all right? Logan Paul, go upside Floyd Mayweather's head, who, Tank ain't on Floyd's level. Logan...
Now, not a lot of technique behind these punches, and Floyd Mayweather shelling it up. Of course,
If Jake Paul opens up like that...
Hey, Jake! Hey!
I'll tell you this. I don't think it'll be a 12-round fight. I don't think they'll schedule it for 12 rounds. And honestly, I know Gervonta is a top dog when it comes to, like, you know, boxing, like Canelo is one. And then Gervonta. I'm not sure if he'll be the A side against Jake Paul. Brother, listen, if Mike Tyson wasn't the A side. I'm not sure if he'll be the A side against Jake Paul. And I know Gervonta will want that Netflix bag. So it'll be MVP, probably co-promotion with PBC. It may just be on Netflix, bro, because that Netflix bag, I'm just saying, hear me out. Tank Paul. Gervonta is a Tank Paul. No, Gervonta is a far better fighter than Jake Paul. I'm just saying, a heavyweight Jake Paul would probably absorb all that shit that Lamont Roach was absorbing. You know, he may not be able to lay a finger on Tank, but he may be able to throw a 19-punch combination like Logan did.
Not a lot of technique behind these punches, and Floyd Mayweather shelling it up. Of course, the
Jay!
All right. I'm just saying, no, seriously. If Tank is too small for 140 and arguably too small for 135, how the hell is he not too small for a heavyweight? Jake Paul. And don't get it mixed up. Jake Paul is a pro fighter at this point. All right. Okay, so let's move on. I had my fun. Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos looks like it's going to happen. According to Mike Coppinger with Ring Magazine, it looks like that fight is pretty much finalized. You know, there's a lot of people who have an issue with this fight, saying that De Los Santos, coming off from over a year being gone, had blood issues, so that's why he was out, and it's perfect matchmaking for Top Rank. Probably. I just know that has nothing to do with Keyshawn. Keyshawn gonna fight the fight. De Los Santos, to me, no matter how you cut it, because I haven't seen the fight yet, okay? When they fight, I think De Los Santos may shock everybody and put together one hell of a performance. I don't care what anyone says. De Los Santos can just fight, bro. He can fight, especially if you're not running around. If you're Keyshawn and De Los Santos, they're going to be wanging and banging. Regardless, I'm not sure if any of you in the comments would have, I don't care if De Los Santos fought 3 months ago and didn't have an injury or anything or have any issues. I'm not sure how many of you guys would actually choose De Los Santos to beat Keyshawn Davis. I think a lot of you, going to have your complaints saying that, this fight is smoke and mirrors. Me, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what's up. And honestly, when it comes to Keyshawn Davis, he's the one that really been cheated. His last fight against Baranchik, there were racist things trying to, get him upset before the fight. And before that, Lemos didn't even weigh in at the weigh-in at 140. He weighed in over the class above. They were fighting at 135. The guy comes in 140-something plus, and then breaks the rule again by rehydrating over 10 pounds. He came in 150-something pounds against Keyshawn Davis. So I have nothing against Keyshawn. I think I want to fight. Yeah, Keyshawn should fight De Los Santos. And before I start saying what De Los Santos doesn't have, I would like to see the fight. I like to see the fight and judge the fight when it happens. If he looking slow and lethargic and not quite himself, ring rust and all that stuff, yeah, I would think the layoff has something to do with it. Until then, though, yay, I'm happy for the fight. Yo, hold on. Forget all that. Did you guys see the stare down Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor? Amanda Serrano shows up with headgear to protect her head from the headbutts of Katie Taylor in the face-off. That is the funniest shit. Like, Amanda Serrano is coming into her own, loosening up. That is very funny, but honestly, she was pissed. She was pissed by the headbutts. So, yeah, she's upset, and she thinks that's why Katie Taylor not only beat her, but been successful over the years. Amanda Serrano is hysterical for that in that face-off. Let's move forward. Let's look at a few training videos. You have the Mexican Monster training, putting out a video, first time training as a WBC champion, finally. Then you have the women of Most Valuable Promotions. That shit looked lit. You got your Daisha Green, you have Amanda Serrano, you have Alicia Baumgardner, and many more, you know, mixing it up all together, you know, training, shadow boxing. That was pretty damn lit. And Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, is he on a comeback? And don't forget, I'm giving away the George Foreman boxing gloves, sponsored by MyBookie. My bookie that I wanna try. To win, you must be a subscriber. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and you must follow MyBookie. That's Real MyBookie on Instagram. You do those two things. Let me know in the comments that you have by saying me, ShowBizz for Adult. Now, I'm on vacation. I'll see you guys Monday. I'm out.